by NAOS. Did they scout Max ahead of time and did say, that his Gragas is not as scary as the other Gragases from the CN teams, right? Because oftentimes you don't want to give away the Gragas to a CN support.
Goes in for a safer route here, having that advantage in the early to mid game against the Zeri. Ezreal is what you want to do to have that consistent damage on those fights. So they're confident that Mirmo would be able to take this out. But on the other side, JDG, what support? They're gonna go for the Shen and let Lemon take the Aatrox? Okay.
Yeah, that might just open up a Riven counter pick for now. I really love that matchup for the Riven. It's also one of the best champions by Calm, by far. Renekton is also okay, right? When it comes to a 2v2 on the top side, a Renekton plus a Hecarim does have enough HP and damage to take them both down. But knowing the preference of playstyle, Lemon really loves his tanks, right? Like we talked about him, he loves playing the Garen, and one of the champions that he played a whole lot as well last season is the Shen. But hey, you know what? There's going to be a reversal here, and there's going to be a swap. But what's more interesting here? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this, Dash?
Oh yeah,
I'm actually ratings.
Yeah, that's why NAOS Esports getting the higher ratings, like 58 to 42%
against JDG.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
I think it's a. Okay, go first. Go first.
It's the team. It's their team, right? It has a very big fan base. Golden Road, remember?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Golden Road. Oh my. What? Yeah.
It's quite surprising to see that CN fans, because the approval rating is considering fan votes from within the CN region. But we have to also consider, the amount of other teams' fan base voting against JD Gaming, because they just want to secure their team into the playoffs, right? That's one way to look at it. But I think that's a first in the history that a APAC team was voted higher ahead of the CN team. Crazy.
And that might be also because of Worlds, though. They lost all hope for this squad. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh, no. Too soon, bro.
Oh, no. Sorry for the JDG fans out there. I just had to. But again,
man. Okay.
Let's go back to this game. NAOS Esports with this competition. We always see this, right? The Hecarim versus the Aatrox. And most of the time, it's always a 50-50, but more on the fact that people have been favoring the Aatrox more because of the consistent damage that the Aatrox does. But the Hecarim should not be underestimated, especially for the times in where he could just dominate in the early to the mid-game parts of the game.
Yeah, I'm really seeing Hecarim as one of the best champions ever made for Wild Rift, just because, it's perfect. Does have a lot of tankiness, does have decent amount of damage, but more importantly, the mobility is just top of the line right now, right? Like, at the end of the day, you get faster rotations ahead of your jungle opponent, and that basically is the reason why Hecarim, I believe, is not going away, right? Like, it's going to be one of the meta champions over and over again, similar to how we saw Lee Sin back in the day.
Yeah, fighting the top side though, Lemon and Calm. I think again, but it's not gonna be successful just yet. But yeah, back to your point a while ago, I could really just add up to that. Imagine if these two champions, the Aatrox. Oh wait, Calm is still not done though. He still has the Ruthless Predator on hand. Is not gonna be finishing the kill. Gets the HP, has the barrier. It's not gonna be ending with Call the Meek. Lemon is gonna be killing him in that 1v1.
Yeah, it's a D9 versus the barrier here by Calm, and Calm overestimating his damage. That's a much needed win by Lemon on the top side. Calm was really getting the aggression on the top side, but Lemon levels up just in time. And at level 3, this Aatrox will have more tools to his name to really get the advantage on the top side. And more importantly, did you see the state of the wave on the top side, right? Like, it was pushing over towards Lemon. So this is going to be a nightmare of a lane for Calm.
It's gonna be really hard to deal with. What I'm really afraid of, it's a good thing that Cloud Drake is not here anymore. Imagine a Hecarim with a Cloud Drake. And even a Aatrox with a Cloud Drake, they're just gonna be zooming in this game. It's a good thing that it's out of this game already. But again, for this game, we would really need to see how the top lane is going to go. For the Baron lane especially, it's going to be hard if an Aatrox gets ahead of a Renekton, because we know that Renekton is not going to be great in the late game, but the Aatrox is going to be dealing tons of damage.
Yeah, it will depend on towards Fate, if he will be able to at least help out Calm in the early game struggles that he is currently facing. Because you don't want Lemon to enjoy a free ticket onto relevancy.
Oh, wow.
Lemon is enjoying this 1v1 by a mile against Calm, and I think he's going to get a 2-level advantage on the top side with, you know, with the amount of XP that he was able to deny just from that first blood from earlier.
Yeah, and also the amount of healing that an Aatrox in this 1v1s are going to be hard to deal with. And that's why it's still a very big disadvantage here for that Renekton, because he doesn't have a shield to break compared to the other champions. That's why right now this Aatrox is just going to be sitting pretty here in the Baron lane.
Yeah. Right now, Calm is... this is actually a very dangerous position to be in if you're Calm, right? Like, oftentimes if there's this amount of minions... But Fate is here.
Oh, running onto the top side. He had the Ruthless Predator pushes him back up. Have the Sand United onto Lemon though. He's going to be seeing his teammate. The taunt is going to be there. The timing says right. Fate could fall down, and once it's going to be taking him off. And Calm is going to be left alone here. Still fighting against Mark. Fate is going to be here. He's going to be helping out, and NAOS is just going to be running away. 3-0, and onto the bottom lane. They got a kill again.
Right, and JDG is really maximizing this Shen pickup from the jungle. They know that they can leave Lemon by himself, because one Stand United and it's just going to be a 2v2. We did say that Renekton plus the Hecarim does have a decent matchup in a 2v2 scenario against the Aatrox and the Shen, but not with the first blood advantage, right? Not with the level disadvantage that Calm is facing right now. And, you know, more to that, NAOS lost here in the bottom lane. Let's look at that once again.
Wow.
Oh, man. This is what NAOS wanted, right? Like, have to remember that they banned Alistar ahead of the Gragas. You know, they said that or they are content in allowing Max to play this champion, and Max is making his presence felt with just that play.
Yeah, this is what I'm really afraid of whenever CN supports gets a hold of the Gragas. They really know how to utilize that explosive gas, especially in the early game. And most of the time, the Galio would have problems dealing with that, especially if the Galio is the one who gets pushed in to the other team. And now, both of them starting on opposite objectives.
Oh no, this could be a 2-for-2 special Fei buy.
Perfect execution was used. Not a lot of damage just yet. Max is going to be left alone here. Hero's Entrance is going to go for that knockup. Right there, Fei is still going in. Fighting against 4. They're still taking their time. Lemon is going to be coming in. A lot of them are low HP. Margot could be taken down, and that's going to be 1-for-1, but at least they got the dragon.
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm really most scared of. Lemon's not yet done.
Yeah, Mirmo's going to be chased down. He doesn't have the Arcane Shift anymore, and that's going to be a kill for JDG again.
That's 2 kills to 1 in favor of JDG. One's trying to sniff out Mitsura. Mitsura's trying to recall away, but the better play is for him to get executed. That's a lot of space being bought out here for the mid lane of JDG. They do have the opportunity to summon the Rift Herald here on towards the mid lane. That will open up the territory of NAOS. And it's clear that at this point of the game here, JDG is in full control.
Yeah, very big reason why the Akali is always banned against the Unconference teams is because that is how they deal with the Akali. Especially in the early game, that Akali could not be killed easily. That's why they are just making use of it. Again, for this time around, they got the Rift Herald 2 in the side of Lemon, so they can definitely take down a tower.
Exactly. 1k advantage on the top side. Definitely not the position you want to be in, especially as a Renekton, and he's really getting pushed in time and time again. That will be the explosive cask missing its mark. 1 out of 2, I would say, in the explosive cask, not mask. But again, for now, it's not yet over, right? Like their scaling is definitely on. It's definitely one of their win conditions, right? They do have the Ezreal, they do have the Vladimir, so when it comes to team fights, it's still possible for them to win this. Yeah. But JDG is clearly in control, clearly ahead in the early stages of this game, and can easily translate it into a mid-game advantage.
Yeah, what's also really hard about this... Dominus for Calm, just for him to clear up the wave before he goes out, really had to do it because he needs to back away.
Yeah, that's a good indication, a good sign that you really are behind if you need to invest your ultimate just for defensive purposes. And that's what he did there. Now, no proactivity as of yet. They know that they are behind. They're just trying to control the damage.
Yeah. Need to be careful here for this 5-1 4K gold lead this early. That's a really big gold lead this early in the game. So with what JDG has to do here, they have to slow it down. Mitsura is being chased. Feibai, they have the Ignite Hero's entrance is going to be used just for them to use it defensively, but no, Feibai is going to be left alone, but Feibai could be taken down, and that is a Winds of War for Margot to just save the day.
No more minions. Okay. NAOS on the retaliation with no more minions. Successful defense by NAOS. It ended up as a 1-for-1, the jungler for the mid laner, but to the Galio, we looked at this play once again. Margot trying to save Fate, and Feibai with a perfect execution. Got the head of the Hecarim, but in return, Margot with a flash Winds of War was enough.
Yeah. If that was a hero's entrance onto Fate, that could have been way better for them to engage again. But it was them securing the kill first before just going for it. It's a great 1-for-1 still, but taking a look at the gold gap, 4 people on the side of JDG has an advantage against most of the members of NAOS.
4K gold advantage. NAOS is definitely behind here, but they do have the dragon advantage, which means that they can still focus down and try to take down another dragon for themselves, threaten a dragon soul point. Wait, hang on. This 1v1, Feibai?
Oh, Insura. Chase down once, could go for another taunt, but it's not gonna work right now. There's another fight at the river. Have JDG right here. Lemon is already here. Timing's just right. Margot's gonna be chased down. Third hit is not gonna hit. Body slam is gonna be used. Margot slowed down, and Lemon is gonna be taking a lot of damage here, but Fate is gonna be here to help him out. Gonna get the knock up to stop him from pushing.
No onslaught of shadows to follow through. Interesting. But Mirmo and company still one body down for them. They're trying to make a play here, and Fate going to catch once.
Yeah, it's gonna be chased down once. Very tanky. Not a lot of damage from NAOS at this point in the game. That's why they can't secure any kills just now.
Yeah, 7 kills to 2 kills. We look into the items, and yeah, clearly, right? Like you're also seeing a counter synergy to people from NAOS Esports does have the Black Cleaver mitigating some of its effect as well. But the Infernal Dragon is going to get aggressed on here by JDG, but they are not yet done in the mid lane.
Oh yeah, still want to push this mid lane tower. 300 HP. Inside, but JDG would want to take this Drake together with them. They have the advantage, though. They can take it anytime they want.
Stand United also available.
Yeah, they can go for it anytime they want. Max is going to go forward. Have the Stand United onto Feibai. They're moving in. Hero's entrance is going to be used. One perfect execution to end it. Fate takes the dragon onto their side, but now it's still running away. Would they have the chase down right here from JDG? They're not faster. Feibai was able to get the shuriken flip. Margot's going to fall down. 2 members are down, but at least they got the dragon.
Yeah, JDG also is stealing away more resources from NAOS. Going to get the blue buff, going to get the tower here in the mid lane. The only positive thing that you could also think of if you are a NAOS supporter is that there is no Baron to take down as of yet. Let's look at that replay again. The double ninja synergy is just out of this world. I wonder what happened here, because you're seeing Feibai just waiting for his perfect moment to go in and deal AoE damage, and you look at this escape path coming in from NAOS. This is what we call the choke points, right? Like, you don't want to be in this position because all those AoE skills will definitely hit multiple targets. And now, again, with the lead heading over to JDG, it's not yet over though, right? Like, now they do have a clear win condition. A 2 out of 3 dragons to their name. Ocean Dragon, if joining, you know, if an Ocean Soul basically joins the party of NAOS, basically is relevant or easily compared to a 5k gold net worth. So there's a possibility for NAOS to still turn things around.
Yeah, they can definitely do that. But now for NAOS Esports, what they need to do here is just to find a way to get those shutdown goals against the members of JDG. They started coming after, but again, top side, Margot's going to be chased down. Body Slam's going to be used together with an explosive cast. They don't have any more towers on the top side of the map, using the hero's entrance to run away, and they are successful with it. But Mitsura doesn't have anybody with him, and he was stun locked.
Yep. That layering of CC perfect coming in from JDG, and he has to respect the amount of burst coming in from JDG, especially with no heroes enters. Margot needed to use it to exit, and now JDG setting their sights over to the Baron.
Yeah, Margo's gonna be chased. Great cancel coming in from Lemon. He's gonna be chasing down Margo. Margo's gonna fall. 3 members are gonna be running away one by one. Mirmo could be taken down. He's being chased down by Lemon. Lemon's so fed, and that's why he's just chasing down members from the side of NAOS. Faith is gonna try. Does he have the onslaught of the shadows? A bit too late, but they are just gonna take down Barry. Was able to run away, flashes away, and that's gonna be a Barry to their side. Fate is also gonna fall here.
Yeah, now it's one by one they crumble down, and JDG got the best prize out of it, and that will be the Baron buff. Let's look at that once again, right? Like they know that they are getting pushed into a corner. Lemon, by the way, is looking like a demon right now. Dude is dishing a huge amount of damage while also, while also being able to absorb a lot of damage as well. Mirmo getting chunked down, getting assassinated, but Lemon was the biggest blow possible. And Fate, you still have to give him his credit. Like, this is a nice try by him, but this is one of the reasons why we think, that Zeri is a lot better than the Sivir, because had it been that it was the Sivir will definitely go down. But with the Zeri, you have enough mobility to run away from the Hecarim.
Yeah, was able to win this fight, so now it's really hard for them to turn things around now with a Baron and 10k gold lead for the side of JDG. Could definitely end this and just let the bleeding go right there on the bot lane, though. They got the knockup. They have the stand united onto this guy. He's healing tons of damage. Wow. And with the hero sentence, they have another target, though. Margo is going to be where their sight is going to be. At least they saved their teammate, and they didn't get any kills on the side of NAOS.
JDG's poised to take more towers for themselves. And you look at NAOS, they're defending this desperately. JDG smelling towers here in the bot lane.
Yeah, Margo gonna go in, gets a stun on one, and that's gonna be the Shen popped off. And JDG is gonna be running away from here. Mid is chasing down Barry. Barry's tons of damage. And with the Sanguine Pool, that might be it. He was able to win the fight. Lemon is still not done though. Still has the World Ender. He's dealing tons of damage, and Palm almost dies right there. But they're gonna be taking down towers in the mid lane and the top lane.
Yeah, no more Baron buff though, but doesn't matter. JDG got the price that they wanted, and Calm might go down again.
Oh wow, that's a lot of damage from one Ruthless Predator. It's a good thing he has the Twilight Shroud. He's gonna be chasing down. That's gonna be one explosive cast, slowing down Mirmo, but Max doesn't have any damage. He's just gonna body slam away.
Yeah. 3 inhibitors opened to the side of NAOS. Pre-15 minutes though, so there's still, I would say, a small window of opportunity for NAOS to come back. Can they do it though? Like, we do have the next dragon being started already by JDG. And I guess it's time to call it as it is here, Dash. It's a GG go next angle.
Yeah, because they weren't able to get that soul. 9 towers down, 1 tower on the side, on the top side too. Not really that favorable for the side of NAOS Esports. So what they can do here, is just to defend at the end of their lives here before this game ends.
Dude, Lemon is playing like a beast right now. We called him out. We did say that Lemon needs to step up, right? Like, and Lemon is stepping up like giant leaps and bounds, and he's really carrying the show right now for JDG. Although their composition is really centered around the double ninja composition of having the Akali and Shen destroy team fights one after another. It's Lemon really proving to be the biggest difference, at least in game number 1 here against NAOS.
Yeah. It's gonna be way harder here for NAOS not having that momentum once they move on to game 2. And that could definitely be medicated by just fixing their draft for the next game. Calm has been thrown to the Sharks, and he's gonna be dead, and Margo is gonna go together with him. And this might be the end of it though. Margo is gonna be chased down. They're gonna go in, and this is the damage that JDG could do once you give them their champions. And JDG wants to end this as fast as they could. Mitsura tries his best. Body slam. Was able to get the Sanguine Pull. Shuriken flip. He's going to go kicking him in the face. And that is why JDG is just going to take this game 1.
Okay, that's a stomp. That's a stomp. Right? No other way to put it. Here, Dash, that's 21 kills to 5. And that was JDG saving at least their, slim playoff chance.